Good to see you again, Aldo. Things sure are looking rough, huh? I know you did what you could, though. I hear all kinds of rumors in a place like this. Thought you might be interested in one. Right on the street as the Synfumans are up to something. Could be they have some kind of insight on the dimensional vortex. Don't suppose you care to take a trip down to the Lola Dome and do some recon, would ya? Just so happens a new pillar of light leading there opened up outside a few days ago. Despair don't suit you, Aldo. I believe you'll open up the path to a new tomorrow for us all.
Have you youngsters noticed that ship outside the dome? I hear it's the Synfumans that are building it. It's an interdimensional warship or some such. People say they're planning to fly it into that vortex thing and manipulate history. If they succeed, they could create a new world where Synfumans are on top. I just hope it's not true. What would happen to us if our history was rewritten?
Whoa, they have that kind of technology?
An airship is one thing, but if it can travel through time, we are really in trouble. Just the idea of Synfumans tampering with history gives me the chills.
Sometimes a direct approach is the best. I'd say a trip to the airship is in order.
How would we gain access to it? The only existing matter transmission engine is back in Alcyon. Furthermore, Synfuman structures are semi-organic. Beaming inside them would risk molecular integration. Teleporting's out then. How else can we get on board the airship? One thing at a time. Let's ask around to see if anyone has some useful info.
Have you seen the ship moored outside town? It's a Synfuman warship. I hate to admit it, but it's kinda rad, right? It's called the Synfighter. I wish the engineers in Alcyon would get to work on something as awesome as that. They're just a bunch of nerds. We need more heart-pounding action in our lives. Don't you get that? In fact, forget ships. Skip right ahead to crazy huge robots with rocket fist attacks. Pew pew! Boom!
You little knucklehead. Don't you realize people are in real danger? Kids these days are so screwy.
I do not even understand what a crazy huge robot is.
Oh, think of it as like a really big version of Rika.
Eureka Colossus! Good heavens! Servants in the future certainly dream of some outlandish inventions.
Amy, I regret to inform you that your explanation is lacking in accuracy. Allow me to clarify. I am an android, a fully independent life form. I object to being classified alongside pilotable machines. Whoa, sorry, it was just a comparison, alright? I thought that would make it easier for Cyrus to understand.
Verily, a giant Rika is a wonderful concept. I would love to gaze upon such a thing with my own eyes.
It's a rocket fist attack part I find interesting. Boom, huh? By the way, kid, what are those pipe-looking things over there? I've been wondering for a while.
Oh, those? They're for shooting at rockets and stuff. The firework maker lives in that house right there.
Fireworks, huh? Wait, fireworks?
Ain't you a bunch of gloomy guesses? What's got you folks so down in the mouth, huh? I'd be glad to hear out if you've got a problem. Might help to get things off your chest, you know?
Hi there. We have a favor to ask. Sorry, it's kind of a big one. Can you fire us out of your rocket cannons?
Tarnation, what an idea! Them fireworks, not people. If you want to fly, there's easier and less dangerous ways. Just go skydiving or something.
No, you've got it wrong. We want to use your cannons to get on board the Synfuman warship. Wait, that's your brilliant idea? It cannot be serious. I'm not getting fired out of any cannon.
Dangling from a rocket as it speeds through the sky toward destruction? Count me out.
Aldo, your plan is for us to be packed into fireworks and shot at the ship? Please confirm. Don't humor him, Rika. We'd never even fit into one of those.
I know it sounds crazy, but we need to stop the synth-humans and we don't have a lot of options. If no one else has any better ideas, crazy is all we have to fall back on. I guess you're right.
There's some sense in what you say.
You're going up to Synfighter, huh? That changes things a little. Still, a fool's errand if you ask me. But I do have an extra large spherical shell in my storehouse. Maybe cut inside with protective magic instead of gunpowder and check up the durability of the other shell. So it is doable? I reckon it might just work. No guarantees though. If there's a chance, we'll take it. It's better than just hoping the ship will never fly. Right, sounds like a challenge, but I'm gonna need a lot of gunpowder to fire all the 4 of you. Times are tough enough as it is. I barely got any left for my own use. So with everything that's going on right now, I doubt anywhere's still selling it. Couldn't you use a different explosive? Or some kind of magic maybe? Gunpowder's been tried and tested over centuries of use. Can't properly regulate the size of the explosion with those others. If the calculations are even a little off, you could get blown to smithereens without ever getting off the ground. Okay, so what do we do? We're running out of time here. Don't get your tacits in a twist. I had a feeling something like this may happen. Got myself a contingency plan. I've been raising these creatures called magmakin in the fields outside the dome, on the sly like. If you can go wrangle me, say, 3 of them, I reckon we'll be good to go. I've studied them for years now. I know exactly what kind of firepower they're packing and how to control it. Sounds good to me. We'll go grab some right now. Hold on a sec. Take these sunflower seeds with you. There's a perfect bait. Magma can just love him. Thanks. No problem. I got to work preparing for lunch while you're gone. These fields are amazing. It's like an ocean of golden stalks. I could walk around here for hours.
Beautiful as it may be, it makes it hard to spot any incoming foes.
My senses detect several organic heat sources. The creatures the pyrotechnician described must be here somewhere. Then we've just got to lure them out. Here, Magmakin. Look, yummy sunflower seeds. One down, 2 to go. Hard to believe something like that could hide out here. We'd better keep looking. Feels like there's some around here too. Fresh sunflower seeds, come and get it. That should be enough. Let's get these guys back to the pyrotechnician. You got him? Nice work. Next step is to calibrate the cannon, but that won't take long. Ardo, there's still one unresolved issue relating to the strategy. Oh, what's that? Even if the power techniques work as planned, there should be a security perimeter around the Synfighter. It is reasonable to assume the ship itself will also be equipped with missiles, lasers, and other weaponry. Taking this into account, the chances of successfully infiltrating the ship are less than 8%.
Indeed, any decent marksman would have no trouble picking up a human-sized projectile. Some countermeasure against being shot out of the sky would put my mind at ease.
We'd need to disable the security system and draw the attention away all at once. Can we do that? I'm drawing a blank. A huge firework being launched isn't exactly easy to miss. We would need an inside agent. None of us can pass as a synth-human. Unless... No, you don't mean... She would be more than capable of creating the opportunity we need. Chances of her agreeing to help us may be low, but we shouldn't write them off. We have nothing to lose by asking.
Do you have to screw loose? These synth-humans are your enemies, are they not? Can you truly count on one of them to betray their allies for us?
I'm not sure, but like Rika says, we can at least go talk to her. We'll just be throwing our lives away if we can't get past their security. Whatever it is you gotta do, go ahead and do it. I can carry on just fine back here. Coming back when you're done, I'll be right here. Sure, thanks for everything. I doubt Alina's going to be happy to see us, but we still have to try. You... What do you want? Have you finally decided to put an end to my miserable existence? We came to ask you a favor. We need your help to get on board the Synfiber. You have some nerve asking me for favors. The Synfiber is part of the rift beacon constructed by my allies, no? What are you planning? To climb on my back and have me fly you there? Sorry, but I'm not a cargo carrier. Actually, we're going to fly there inside a giant firework. We need your help protecting us from any incoming attacks. Did I hear you right? A firework? You must be out of your minds. Is this a joke?
As outlandish as it may sound, this is a plan we've thought through and thoroughly.
Then, may I ask you a question? Does this plan of yours involve destroying the Synfiber? We haven't thought that far ahead. All I know is that we can't allow anyone to interfere with the past. Just erasing the future isn't a right anyone should have. The whole world is in a lot of trouble right now thanks to that huge time quake. We're going to have to put aside our differences if we want to survive. Perhaps you're right. Overwriting history is a risky business. It could never be a viable stratagem. Besides, I'm fundamentally a pacifist. I may have been unable to convert Galliard, but I still prefer peace to war. But allying myself with the ones who killed Galliard, that is a different story. Please, Elena, you're the only one we can turn to. I can't bear the thought of the planet being damaged any more than it already has. You seem a little different from before. Perhaps there's hope after all. Very well, I will join forces with you. I do this not for humanity, but for the good of the planet. I feel it is a matter of duty. Well, you mean it? Not so fast. I have one condition. Fight me. If you emerge victorious, I will join you without further complaint. What? This is the least I can do to honor the memory of my fallen comrades. For Galliard. When you put it that way, we're not gonna hold back, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come at me with everything you've got. Consider this a test of your resolve to do right by the planet. En garde. I yield. Your determination is clearly the real thing. Now that's out of the way, you'll join us, right? Of course, I am a synth-woman of my word. All I ask is that you display the same dedication and force of will when saving the planet. I will do my part and assist you in any way I can. I have a feeling that is what our creator, Professor Cronus, would have wanted too. Welcome to the team. Now let's get back to the Laula Dome and put a stop to the Synfiber. Howdy y'all, ready to carry this fool plan of yours? Wait, is that a Synth-human got with you? You sure about this? Don't worry, we can trust Helena. She's on our side this time.
She's the one who won't prevent us being hit by attacks from the Synfiber.
If you'll say so. Anywho, your carriage awaits. Hop in and let's get this show on the road. Feast your eyes. This right here is one of the strongest fireworks ever made. Put my heart and soul into it. You're really going in this thing? When it reaches the height of its arc? Pow! Well, not pow exactly. This is more like an infiltration special. How's it feeling there, gang? Comfy? Comfy? You've got to be kidding! It's so dark and cramped I can barely breathe. Yo, Otto, where do you think you're putting your hand? Sorry, wait, that wasn't me.
My apologies, Amy. There's just so little space. Ouch, this heavy metallic implement must be weaker.
How rude. I'm made from the state-of-the-art Gilgamesh super alloy. I insist you take back those remarks immediately. Well, don't push weaker. You're gonna crush me. Alright, settle down. You'll be out again before you know it. I'm gonna load you into cannon now. Hurry it up, mister. I have a feeling some of us are about to ready to blow already. Hey, are you really going to go through with it? I can't imagine shooting a bunch of youngsters out of a cannon is going to end well.
This thing isn't going to go off without a warning, is it? Are we safe standing this close?
Ah, quit your belly aching. I'm professional enumerate. Am I the only one who thinks this idea is completely insane?
Where's your sense of adventure? Flying into danger is what heroes do. When everything else fails, go with the crazy idea. Hey, Mr. Other?
Damn right, you've got the right attitude, kid. Okay, we're as ready as we ever going to be. Take it away. I might want to back up a little bit.
Then I will take my leave. I'll fly in front of the Synthfighter's prow and send out a jamming signal. You'll need to get on board before they can get the systems back online. I'll rendezvous with you later. If you succeed, that is.
Of course you're gonna succeed. Brace yourselves, it's now or never. Priming cannon. Target locked on. Adjusting for wind. And we're done. All clear. Launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, fire into the hole. Whoa! Amazing, it actually worked.
I just hope those kids will be alright.
Don't you worry, Synth-Human tech is nothing compared to my fireworks. Woohoo! I thought we were done for. How's everybody?
Yeah, looks like we made it here in one piece. I've got to admit, that fireworks guy knew what he was doing.
We must thank him, if he get back safe on us. I imagine the crew of the ship are not going to go down easily.
Due to a CPU overheat, I may have been acting erratically before. I apologize. The whole incident has already been erased from my memory banks. We mustn't dwell on the past. Let us proceed with our objective to disable the ship.
Hey! What do you think you're doing, running around my body like you own the place? You me humans, show some respect. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the proud Riftbreaker's main cannon. They call me the Mensch-Cannon. Hey! What's false aggression, huh? You want a piece of me? Fine, bring it on. This ain't no game, kiddies. Pick a fight with me, you're gonna get hurt. You guys were stronger than I thought. Synthfighter, avenge me.
The ship itself is part organic, part machine, just like the Synth-Humans. I never thought they'd go this far. A living warship, a synth ship, one might call it. This thing is alive? Unbelievable.
Believe it, demons. Every inch of this vessel is a part of my body. I am the Riftbreaker, the Synth Hydra. This is as far as you go, little parasites.
Another day, another piece of power rising up to him does.
Well, Helena. The one who betrayed Galliard's memory to join the humans. You have some nerve showing your face here. You must be suffering from a fatal error. We can erase your memory and give you a complete system restart if you wish.
Merci, but I decline. You may find it hard to believe, but I prefer the way I am now.
Open your eyes, Helena. These warped, incomplete life forms are on a one-way course for destruction. They are destined to die one day. They pass their prime in a few short decades and are thrown on the scrap heap. What can you hope to achieve if you share that fate? What advantage is there for you in this alliance?
I myself am still seeking the answer to those questions. This is something the likes of you could not comprehend. The answer itself is inconsequential. The search, the struggle to understand oneself, that is my new raison d'être.
What meaningless drivel. Do as you will. But no, I will show no mercy to anyone who attempts to thwart our ambitions. Ugh, such power!
What the?
The ship's going down.
Leave it to me.
Helena? Don't be a fool! You're not strong enough to hold me up on your own!
You be quiet! We won't know that for sure until I try!
Galliard? I wrote what you asked for. Here you go.
Thank you. This is perfect.
No worries. Never thought you'd take down a whole warship on your own. When I saw it falling out of the sky, I didn't know what to do. Scuppering the ship is one thing, but bringing it back with you too, really something. Thanks. Well, I see you around.
Aldo. We acquired some parts we can use to repair the synth. An organization called Natural agreed to pool their resources for us. Nice going, Rika. I got some parts too. They're only good for quick fixes, but let's get these to Helena and see what she can do with them. Agreed.
Why did you spare my life?
There is still much I wish to do. It would have been a waste to let you crash and burn so soon. What will you do once you've seen everything play out? Think about that for a while.
Inconceivable. It's really a deranged individual.
Helena, we brought you some more parts.
I admit, I'm curious as to where you will go from here. No, all of you have more potential than I had given you credit for. The planet may still stand a chance after all. I'm surprised you have the capacity for such achievement, Helena.
I think our kind has allowed our worldview to become too narrow. The world is larger than you think, Hydra. It has such variety of life and capacity for kindness that you cannot imagine. I believe the answer we are both seeking is out there, somewhere. We'll find it one day. But we cannot do it alone. We need your wings to carry us through time.
If you wish it, I will transport you to the time periods you've visited thus far.
Somewhere in this great wide world. I'm sure of it.
I'm not at full operating condition, but I can still make trips through time. Where's your next destination? If you cannot go there with your own power, you may use me to get there.
We'll start with antiquity then. That dimensional vortex needs dealing with. If what the Phantom said is true, it'll swallow everything if you don't close it somehow.
I will chart a course here. Tell me when you're ready to take off.